Okay, now we'll discuss in this session the interrelation between Z parameters. So until now you discussed about we'll find different Z parameters and different what is the condition of symmetry, reciprocity. Now we'll go to interrelationship. So we'll go to interrelationship between parameters. So we'll deal with interrelation between parameters. What is this topic in general? So if you have, why this topic is built up is, for example, this is a small T circuit. So I always take T circuit because I love this T circuit. Okay. So for this T circuit you find Z parameters. So if someone asks you immediately find Y parameters, again you don't have to do all these Y parameters. So there is an interrelationship between Z parameters and Y parameters. That is representation of Z parameters in the form of Y parameter. Then if you get Z parameters, you can get Y parameters directly. Okay. For this small circuit, you can immediately do Z parameters, Y parameters. Imagine for a big circuit. Okay. So that in the circuit, many components like dependent sources, independent sources, and many resistors, loads are acting. So with all cumbersome, you find Z parameters. And again, all of a sudden, some mistake error came. He need Y parameters of that circuit. So what he will do? He simply takes the interrelationship between, check the interrelation between Z parameters and Y parameters. And again, we'll get the Y parameters by knowing, I have already know the Z parameters. That is the usage of interrelationship between parameters. So how we will relate the interrelationship? So Z parameters, now we will replace the Z parameters in terms of Y parameter, H parameter and ABCD parameters. So now we'll deal with, we have 4 parameters, that is standard 4 parameters H, Y, hybrid, ABCD parameter. Now we'll solve for Z in terms of Y. Okay. Z in terms of Y parameter. That means Z parameters is what? Z11, Z12, Z21, Z22. So you will be getting Z11 in terms of Y parameter. Okay? Don't get confused. If Y something in terms of like this means Y parameters in terms of Z parameters. Now if Z parameters in terms of Y means, so Z11 in terms of Y. Okay. So for to do this Z parameters in Y parameters, we need to have Z parameters initially. We have Z11 equal to 11 I1 plus Z12 I2 and V2 equal to what? Z21 I1 plus Z22 I2. This is equation 1 and this is equation 2. Now we have Y parameters as so this is Z parameters. So Z parameters in terms of Y parameters. So Y parameters as I1 equal to Y11 I1 plus Y12 I2 and I2 equal to V1 V2 and Y21 V1 plus Y22 V2. Okay. Transform this in a matrix form, that is I1 I2 equal to Y11 Y12 and Y21 Y22 equal to I1 and I2. Now this is a Y parameters. We have to represent these Y parameters in the form of z parameters. If these represent these y parameters in form of v1 and I2, what is the z parameters we are having? v1 equal to this equation and v2 equal to this equation. So from this matrix, we need to extract v1 and v2. To extract v1 by Cramer's rule, so by Cramer's rule, you have v1 equal to depth of the input responses. That is, the first column should be replaced with I1, I2, and the second column is replaced with same like this by depth of this matrix. That is y1, y12, and y21, y22. You will be obtaining v1 equal to how? I1, y22 minus I2, y12 by this depth, that is depth of y. Therefore, this entire thing, that is, we are having y11, y22 minus y12, y22, that is depth of y. So v1, further calculations, we have y22 by delta y I1 minus, let us say this is plus I am taking, minus y12 by delta y I2. Okay, this is the equation we got in the form of z parameter. So this equation we want response I1. So by Cramer's rule, we change that interrelated this thing in the form of I1 and I2. So again now what we will do for response I2? For response I2, this first column will be replaced with the same values y11 and y21, but we interchange the second column with responses I1 and I2 by depth y. So the depth y, this is depth y. So by this we get v2 equal to y11 I2 minus y21 I1 by depth y. So further calculations will take minus y21 by delta y I1 plus y11 I2 by delta y. So this is the expression we got. This is the expression you got from y parameters. Comparing equations v1, v2 with equations obtained from z parameters. See, this coefficient z11 is equal to what? z22 by delta y. Therefore, the z parameters in terms of y parameters can be represented as z1 equal to z22 by depth y, and this z12 is replaced with this equation, that is z12 equal to minus y12 by depth y, and z21 equation v2, so z21 equal to minus y21 by delta y, and again z22, this z22 is replaced with y11 by depth y. So this is z parameters. So z parameters in terms of y parameters. So z11, z12, z21, z22 in terms of y parameters. Okay. So in this case, for this circuit, for any pi circuit, if we find y parameters, then by using these equations, we can find z parameters. That is the usage of interrelations of parameters. Now we'll derive z parameters in terms of h parameters. Z parameters in terms of h parameters. So what is the z parameters you have? Again I am defining that I1 plus Z1 to I2 and V2 equal to Z21 I1 plus Z2 to I2. So this is equation 1 and equation 2. So we need Z parameters in terms of H parameters. So H parameters, this is Z parameters and this is H parameters. So H parameters, what are the dependent variables? V1 and I2. You initially do that. After that, we have H11 E2. So what is the one? We have I1 plus H12 V2 and H21 I1 plus H22 V2. Now the thing is, we need V1 and I1. Okay, so see this H parameters, that is equation 3 and this is 4. Just absorb these two parameters. Is there any provision of these 3 and 4 circuit to be in the form of 1 and 2 circuit? Observe carefully now. So we need V1. Already V1 is there, but this equation 3 is in the form of I1 and V2. But we need I1 and I2 form. Leave that third equation. Now go to fourth equation. If you see carefully, we are having I2 I1, that is I2 I1 and again V2. Therefore, from fourth equation we can extract V2. From 4 we can extract V2 as, so Z22 V2 equal to, say, I2 minus H21 I1. So our aim is to extract this equation in the form of equation 2. Therefore V2 equal to, so minus H21 I1 plus I2 divided by H22. Therefore V2 equal to minus H21 by H22 I1 plus 1 by H22 I2. So we got V2 thing like here, like this here. Now again we need V1 form. If we get V2, now substitute this V2 in this third equation, you will be getting V1 in the form of I1 and I2. Okay, substitute V2 in equation 3. So what we get is V1 equal to H11 I1 plus H12 V2 as minus H21 by H22 I1 plus 1 by H22 I2. So our aim is to V1 in the term of I1 and I2. So from this equation you have take I1 I2, making I1 common. I draw H11 H22 minus H12 H21 by H22 I1 common plus H12 by H22 I2. So this is equation you got from V1 and V2. Comparing these equations, let us say this is equation as 5 and this is equation as 6. Comparing equation 5 and 6, you will be getting Z11 equal to det H. Z11 equal to det H by H22 and Z12 equal to H12 by H22 and Z21 equal to minus H21 by H22 and Z22 equal to 1 by H22. Okay? So this is a representation of Z parameters in terms of Y parameters. So for any circuit you find H parameters. If you want to find the Z parameters, you can use these 4 equations. Okay? Now we'll move to representation of Z parameters in terms of ABCD parameters. Okay? Presentation of Z parameters, we have ABCD parameters as V1 equal to, what are the ABCD parameters dependent variables? V1 and I1. Okay, so V1 equal to A V2 plus B minus I2 and C V2 plus D minus I2. Okay. Now, what you will do is, we need as equations V1, V2 form. So observe carefully here, there is chance of getting V1, V2 form here. This is equation 3, this is equation 4. So from 4 we have the provision of V2, I1, I2. So from 4 we get CV2 equal to I1 plus DI2. Therefore V2 equal to can be written as 1 by C I1 plus D by C I2. Okay. Now again you got V2. This V2 you got. I am naming this as I. Substitute equation 5 in equation 3. So substitute equation 5 in equation 3. You will be having V1 equal to A 1 by C I1 plus D by C I2 plus B into minus I2. Therefore, you will get B1 equal to, so we need I1, I2. So A by C I1 plus D I2 common. So AD by C minus B. So you will get A by C I1 plus AD minus BC by C I2. Okay. This is equation 1. So this is equation 5 and this is equation 6. Comparing equation 1 and 2 and comparing equations 1, 2 with 5 and 6, you will be getting Z11 equal to what? A by C and Z12 equal to AD minus BC by C and Z21 equal to 1 by C and Z22 equal to D by C. So this is a representation of Z parameters in terms of H parameters. Okay. So if for a T network we have find A, B, C, D networks, you can find Z parameters by using these equations. So in the next class, we'll deal with Y parameters in terms of Z parameters, H parameters, and ABCD parameters. So in similarly, you'll have different factors. So for example, using this same concept with you, this is an assignment, make it as an assignment. So we deal with, we have how many parameters? Z parameters, H parameters, Y parameters, A, B, C, D parameters. Now we deal with Z parameters in terms of Z parameters, in terms of Y parameters, H parameters, and A, B, C, D parameters. We dealt this, okay? Now, what we done here is just in we change the Y parameters, H parameters, A, B, C parameters in the form of Z parameters, and we'll find the interrelationships. Now, Y parameters in terms of Z, H, A, B, C, D parameters you need to do, and again H parameters in terms of Z, Y, A, B, C, D parameters, and again A, B, C, D parameters in terms of Z, Y, and H parameters. So these three things same similar to this thing. Okay, whatever you observed here in the previous this section, how I did in Z parameters in terms of Y, H, A, B, C, D parameters, you work out on these three things, comparing doing Y parameters in terms of Z, Y, A, B, C, D. So these are the combination things. Whenever you get two-port network, they are all interrelated. So for T network, not for any network, whatever the T network or pi network, for any network, or for example, I am having this type of network. For any network, that is, let us say this is the network, complicated network. For any network, you can find Z parameter, Y parameter, H parameter, ABCD parameter. Okay, I have assigned you. Now my question is, I'll ask you to find ABCD parameter. Okay, and after finding ABCD parameter, by using the interrelationships, I'll ask to find Z parameters. Okay, now you find ABCD parameters for this circuit. Basing upon the interrelationship you have, you convert into Z parameters. Okay, this is about interrelationship parameter. In the next section, we'll go to interconnection between the two-port networks. Okay, thank you guys.